Hello, everybody, and welcome to... Wow, that spiked. I should not have said that so loud. Hello, everybody, and
I saw that. I was like, "Oh!"
Welcome to Homestuck. I'm your host, Falshane, and I recently changed my audio settings, leading me to blow out your eardrums.
I'm sorry. Well, hey, we're back with ham steak, and that's exciting, right?
I love ham steaks.
Jay, do you remember what he told us that he then proceeded to tell you that you did as such?
He didn't actually tell us.
Do you remember that?
Huh?
He didn't actually tell us.
What?
Oh shit, I need to have this on the side.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're reading the line down below. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I just had Falshane to sit down with me after the last stream. We rewatched that video, the cutscene, to explain what the heck just happened.
Oh no.
I bet. And did it help?
I think it did. Well, I mean, there's a lot that I missed in that whole thing.
Okay, that's true. There's a lot to Homestuck, huh? There's only gonna be more,
but I am enjoying it. It's a good kind of burn.
I mean, I explained to him
good.
everything that happens in Jade Enter, which really the only thing you need to know is that Beck Noir fucked everything up
but then
because Jade Beck prototyped himself with the Colonel Sprite, which meant that Jack Noir, or whatever his name was at the time, got prototyped with Beck, so now he's much V-strong. But they are about to talk about that, so instead of us potentially spoiling anything, why don't we let the story spoil itself?
Yeah, let's get to it, John.
Okay.
Do you know what you did, John?
So we're just gonna skip right past that. And
yeah, let's skip that. You caused this, John.
What is that, bro?
You made an unbeatable boss, is what you did.
No, bro!
The idiot you call the Jade Human went ahead and prototyped her freak of a Lussus, while you decided to take a nap for some reason rather than doing what a leader is supposed to do and stop her from being so fucking idiotic.
Cool shot there, though.
Your version of Jack, who you were somehow dumb enough to entrust with the Queen's Ring, became essentially indestructible. He then went on a rampage through your pointless session, which hilariously was already a lost cause even before this happened. I am just beside myself with the spectacular breadth of your failure.
Oh. The big
Leave
man.
Cal alone!
And if this wasn't bad enough, your solution later would be to open a rift in some glorious gesture of meaningless suicide. And I have no idea how, but the rift you opened enabled him to enter our session, just as we were about to claim our prize.
Whoops.
Oh, so that's not there, Jack.
Oh.
Why does he want Cal?
Good question.
Now,
Hold on to that thought for later.
Why does he want Bro's glasses? And now we're the ones who have to fucking deal with him. So, thanks a lot, shithead.
Oh, but who's this lady?
Oh, there we go. Jade prototyped a Lussus? What's that?
Oh, okay, my bad. I forgot I was talking to a member of a generically bizarre alien species. I guess some humans have a Lussus, while others don't? Whatever. Her Lussus is the creature which serves as her custodian.
Oh, you mean her dog?
I guess.
So she prototyped Becriel? Why is that so bad?
John, do you even know anything about your friends? Is this how human friendship works? You just don't know shit about each other? Her Lussus exhibits the properties of a legendary entity called a First Guardian. It is an absolute monstrosity.
What properties?
Okay, for starters, notice how the furious wall of fire currently rushing towards you is turning green?
Oh.
Yeah, those fucking properties. But it's a lot more than that. As the defenders of their planets, they're virtually omnipotent. Prototyping one is absolutely unconscionable. The result is a boss a hell of a lot worse than what we had to fight, and we prototyped 12 times rather than a measly 4, and one of our prototyping included an outer fucking god the size of a city. I hope this puts in perspective how terrible you are.
Huh. Yeah, it kind of does. I'm sorry, Carcat. I didn't realize we screwed up so bad.
Would this be a good time to show Jay, was it Rex Duodecim Angelus?
No,
what?
You need to wait. There's spoilers in that.
Okay.
I've actually watched it recently. Don't do it yet. I'll let you know, though.
Oh.
All right. Well, I wasn't expecting you to man up and apologize for it, so okay, I'll give you credit for that. But it's not stopping me from detesting you, and it sure as fuck isn't going to derail this runaway hate train. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, I know. You're totally gonna tear me apart. I just feel kind of bad. I fell asleep. I don't know what came over me. Maybe I ate too much lasagna.
Hey, inopportune naps happen in this game, except me, being the stalwart model of leadership I am. I managed to stay awake for several weeks straight. I didn't want to let my guard down for a second, but then, after it was all over and we retreated in a failure, I foolishly did. And that's when I saw him.
Hey, Rookie Squad, how you doing?
Hey, bud.
Whoop!
What? Who?
Jack. I didn't recognize him when he first appeared, but on Prospect, I saw him up close, without all that ridiculous green shit obscuring him. I could hardly believe it was really him by the way he looked, but I just knew. He was wearing a ring I didn't recognize, certainly not one belonging to our queens. We destroyed those. He wore it on his one hand, which is covered in, like, mutant blood, and then, just like that, he killed me. And I guess, even though it was probably just his way of saying hi... I still felt kind of betrayed.
Betrayed?
Yes, John, betrayed.
Okay.
Badonk.
When I woke up, everyone here was buzzing about these aliens called humans. So naturally, I'm like, who gives a shit, right? Well, wrong. I pretty quickly determined that he was from your session, not ours. So he wasn't really my Jack, and I was... sort of relieved, but also enraged. I'm sure you know the feeling.
Not really.
Stick around, you'll figure it out.
Dog.
Oh.
Dog.
Oh, wait, what?
Anyway, that's what happened, and that's why you are such a disgrace. This is probably the last time I will ever explain all this stuff to you, because I can't imagine it will help my headache much to repeat myself. I bet it'll be pretty fucking frustrating for you in the past.
I suppose it was. But meh, it's all water under the bridge, which is where trolls and the shenanigans belong! Ha!
Haha, I'm laughing my ass off at your funny fucking joke. I hope this is the caliber of humor I can expect from you in the future past, Egbert. It'll be a real treat trolling you with more of those nub slappers to look forward to.
Oh, there will be lots of great material. Just wait until I start handling out rabbits. You will love that.
Wow, what a cryptic statement. Check this out. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, guess it. I'll get going and let you die in your fire, which you really should, but you're obviously not going to for some reason. I've got to rewind the tape on this clusterfuck and figure out what went wrong.
Oh, yeah, I should get going too. My friend is pestering me, and I doubt she likes to be kept waiting. She's sort of the bossy type.
Why would I care about your dumb human friend and her petulant, meaningless demands? What could that possibly have to do with me?
Yeah, you're right. It's probably of no significance to you whatsoever.
Here, John, human dipshit, have a second and penultimate fuck you. Fuck you. May it mark the second of many to come, and a magnificent denouement to many received. Together, we just tugged at the bow to unravel a present full of go fuck yourself. Happy wiggling day, you ugly piece of trash.
Whoa.
Bedoop.
Huh.
Cool.
Huh.
I guess that's me. There's something familiar about this. Examine pumpkin.
Examine the pumpkin.
You feel as though there is something you've forgotten, something concealed in long slumbering memories. Examine your ring. You have not inspected your treasure in years. You have spent ages guarding it without understanding its purpose. JSWV? Yeah, he voices the character, but don't I narrate for him? I don't know. Its only purpose, you have understood, has been to remind you of things you have taken to forget. But now, you think it is time to remember.
We should make a chart.
Yeah, that might help.
We should make a chart.
Maybe we should make this easier for ourselves. Of course, the boy on the screen. He must be the same one. You do not know how it's possible that the music landed on this exact song for the screen, but you are sure it is him.
The flashback knew.
John is the boy you saw that day. John is the windy one.
Oh, what?
Oh, I can't hear any music, says the chat.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, that joke didn't make any sense.
Let me know if it's still, if you still can't hear it.
Now it does.
Okay.
John's a little confused.
He's like,
But,
what's going on?
WV, better defend that. Egad, the thief approaches. This pajamaed rogue surely seeks to put his mitts on your newfound glowy treasure. He is definitely a thief. You have an eye for these types. He is either a master thief himself, oh my, or at the very least an apprentice of one. Da, 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 da. Oh,
What?
oh, John, wake up again.
The music's appropriate again.
Whoa.
This is
What?
good. Oh, that was well timed.
Oh, that
Thank
was good.
The music's on our side tonight. All right.
Rose wants to talk to John, but we're not there
True.
right now.
Ah,
WV,
god damn it.
You gotta command the thief's apprentice, dude.
Oh.
There is so much left for him to do.
Also, it took me ages
Jay,
to
that's
realize
you.
that this is a reference to John B. Brisket Thief of Circuit. Okay. Oh, I see what you
Okay.
mean.
I am trying to roll my brain back to what these people were. So much has happened since I
did
last
this-
voiced this person.
It's been a very long
It was
time.
pretty like soft spoken, I think.
No.
Right, because in Caps Lock was on for a while.
Yeah.
Right,
When it was,
and
when
you
kind of
House
like
Lock was
turned
on, you
it-
were screaming.
Right.
That's
and then You
right.
turned it, but you read a book on manners.
Yeah.
Right. What was it? Some kind of like polite voice, I think it was. Yes.
Yes.
Where was it? Oh, Sir John, I have politely returned.
Okay. Yes, and it seems you have remembered your human etiquette as well. John is busy at the moment. He is talking to his friend.
Oh. I see
Oh
the problem
dear.
is.
Yeah, the purple text human again?
Yes, her.
No. What about the green text human? That one was nicer.
John is asking about her, but to no avail. She is currently preoccupied.
Drat! Please continue to solicit her graciously, dear or good John.
Oh, he will.
Why are you on a small rock? Are you in peril, sir?
Why, yes, he is in peril. He was stranded there on account of a nap instigated by the one he apprentices under.
Who is answering him? I don't quite...
You know, me.
Alright, cool. The Master Thief! Is that who you're talking to now, John?
No, he's talking to the knight.
I don't like the Great Text Knight. It is an unpleasant human.
Ah!
He is not a human.
John, stop talking to the Great Text Not Human immediately! No, stop! I don't think he read this etiquette book very thoroughly. He likely made the foolish mistake of eating the pages first. He is terrible. John, listen to me. John, stop! Boy, stop talking to the Great Text, stupid dumb. Boy, listen to me. John, stupid windy boy, stop!
John is too engrossed in the conversation to entertain your wishes.
Stop!
The matter he is discussing is quite urgent. Maybe he'll humor you another time. Ah, so that's your plan, is it? Yelling will get you nowhere, don't you remember? Push it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh shit. You forgot that did that. Oh shit.
Oh. Ah!
You see what happens when you forget your manners?
Well, this place is kind of looking fucked.
Wow, look at your cool face.
It's
Oh,
green.
because of fire. I get it now.
No. Oh no.
That's not good.
Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Apprentice! Who? Is
It's
that
a
me?
thief. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
John.
Hey, brave leader? John, stop ignoring me. My messages should receive top priority. Who are you talking to? I don't appreciate being snubbed like this. How ungrateful can you get? Man, come on!
Hey, Visca, sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, waiting? Oh, I guess so. I hardly even noticed. I'm like this really huge deal and I have a lot of stuff to keep me busy, remember?
Yeah, I know. Sorry to cut this short, but this isn't really the best time to chat. I am in the middle of an ocean of oil that is ablaze with a lot of green fire. I need to figure out a way to escape. Unfortunately, I fell asleep for some reason, and my bed landed here. I cannot believe I was so stupid.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I was the one who put you to sleep.
You were?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yes, that seems to be the limit of what I can do to your primitive species. I guess our brains don't really work the same way. Who knows?
What do you mean by limit? Are you saying you can usually do more than that?
Duh. So much more, John. I have a lot of great powers. When I have more time, I'd love to tell you about them.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool, I guess, but why? Why would you put me to sleep and put me in this predicament?
John, soon you will understand that you are meant to rise to greatness. This can't possibly happen unless you are challenged. There will be times when your limits are tested. This is one of those times. I know this because I can see your future right here in front of me. You should trust me.
Okay, but I kind of get that, but it's also kind of odd. If you're really seeing my future and you know these things are the outcome, then why are you going back and, I guess, involving yourself in these events? See what I mean?
Oh, John, this should be so obvious to you by now. You are going to become a great hero. That much is sure. But I want to be the one responsible for it. And now I am pretty much guaranteed to be.
Okay, that sort of makes sense, I guess. But it's kind of hurting my head to think about.
You don't have to think. Just leave the thinking to me. All you have to do is dig deep down, find your hero powers, and get yourself out of this jam. You can do it, John. Be the hero. Just like in one of your movies about sweaty, rugged adult human males.
Aha! So you did watch that video I sent. What did you think?
John, is that really the question right now?
No, listen.
It was okay. I admit, it was a little better than I expected.
Yes, I knew it.
But who cares? Let's not get sidetracked by films about wounded, muscular renegades. By the way, John, have you ever considered growing your hair out? I bet it would look fabulous.
No, it would look stupid.
I don't know about that. I have an eye for fashion. 8 of them, in fact.
I thought you didn't want to get sidetracked.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Fucking
Anyway.
Vriska flirting to here.
Anyway, putting me to sleep and landing me in some hot water is one thing, but you sort of indirectly caused a much bigger problem. Before I fell asleep, I was about to prototype something really ridiculous to make Jack weaker. I am pretty sure that it would have made Jack lose both eyes, both arms, and give him silly blue hair, and possibly make him to be a girl. He probably would have been pretty easy to beat, but instead, it was prototyped by Jade's first guardian dog, Lucis. And now he's unstoppable, and he's become the one who is stirring up all of these troubles in your session too. I mean, it sounds like your intentions were good, but you probably didn't realize what the extent you were messing everything up.
Don't be absurd, John. Of course I realized that would happen. It was pretty much the whole point, you goof.
What? Vriska, why would you do that?
Cheese it! Jeez!
Cheese it!
Calm down! Jesus!
But no! Why should I calm down when you just said you deliberately sabotaged all of us?
Relax. Listen. John, regardless of what I did, he's already here. I know this consequence will be hard for you to accept, but whenever you feel angry or confused about it, just repeat this to yourself. It should become your mantra. He is already here. Say it, John.
But what does that mean?
It means what it sounds like. He's already here. Here, in our session, trying to hunt us down. Man, this should be elementary to you by now. No matter what you or I or any of us did, Jack's here now. That's the reality. If I didn't stop you, it wouldn't have changed the reality for us here. We'd still be hiding on this rock, and he'd still be out there sniffing around for us. He wouldn't just disappear. That's not how this time stuff works. All that really would have happened is that I would have allowed you to do something you weren't supposed to do. You would have prototyped with your pretty blue doll because, of course, deep down you know you are obsessed with me. And then you and all of your friends would exist in a splinter timeline, and then you wouldn't be able to talk to me anymore. And then you'd be doomed. I mean, more doomed than you are already. Trust me, I'm really smart. I have this all figured out.
I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it kind of does, but something really doesn't add up about it. If you knew he was going to be created regardless of what anyone did, why did you decide to involve yourself that way? Like the way you're involving yourself with me becoming a hero or whatever?
You just answered your own question. I did it because I wanted to be the one responsible for creating him.
Bum, bum.
But why?
Because, John, it only makes sense that I would be the one to create him, since I'm also going to be the one to kill him.
The hubris! The
Yeah,
hubris!
Like, this is reason number 2 as to why I hate Vriska.
I love her. She is incredible. She is the most important person in the comic. Fight me. Fight me.
She can start by killing Jack.
She does so much shit, and you know it.
Yeah, and I would very
She's the
much
only reason that
classify it as shit.
anything worked.
Yeah, she's a big...
She's the only nothing would have happened without Vriska.
It's okay. There's one really good scene with Vriska in it, and
In
it's
this
coming up
house,
eventually.
we stand and respect the Spider Queen. Fuck
Nope.
you.
That's why I'm
not-
not in that house.
I'm not gonna get on my soapbox about this. I think Vriska's very interesting. As a
Oh, the
character.
Vriska discourse. It's happening again.
It's happening.
Anyway.
Vriskourse. Anyway.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Don't be that way. Just because you have your whole reckoning ahead of you to kill Jack and somehow fail doesn't mean that you have to be bitter about it.
I am not bitter! I just think your plan is dumb. If he is as strong as Carcat says, he will probably kill you.
Oh, Carcat doesn't know anything about anything. He never really appreciated how powerful I became. Nobody did. I am easily the strongest troll by far. I am also extremely lucky. That is one of my powers, John. Being super lucky and making my foes super unlucky.
Is luck actually a real thing?
Yes, and I got all of it. I am completely untouchable.
You sound pretty cocky. You should be careful about that. That is totally how people have big-time downfalls, especially when they kind of act nefarious.
Nope, I don't have to be careful. Too lucky for caution to matter anymore. Them's the breaks. But don't worry, once all is said and done in your session, and by some incredibly lucky break on one of your own to manage to survive the scratch, we might actually get the chance to meet. And if so, assuming I haven't gotten too bored waiting around and mopping the floor with Jack already, maybe we can take him down together.
Wow, I am not sure who would make me more nervous, you or Jack.
John,
easily
that's something a
intimidated by
loser
powerful
would
women.
say. Come on, you should have no reason to be scared of me. By the time I'm through with you, you should be even stronger than me. This is the way it ought to be, I think.
You really think we will meet?
It's a distinct possibility.
So, if we meet, are you going to,
What?
like, when you see me?
John, what the hell are you trying to say?
Carcat said that you might.
What?
Oh, jeez, I don't know. Never mind.
You shouldn't listen to anything that loudmouth says. He has his shot being in charge and failed miserably. It's my turn now. Scratch that.
Huh.
Our turn.
If you say so.
Now quit whining. Get yourself out of this mess. Dig deep inside that pink, nerdy little torso of yours. Find your awesome hero mojo and do what you're about to do. I will talk to you again after you figure it out. Bye.
Wait!
Bleep.
What am I about to do? That was a ninth. Oh! You didn't even deserve 8! Whoops.
This is also you.
Oh. God, apologize in a manly way for my big letters!
Come on, you can't both yell and try to be polite at the same time. It's one or the other.
But I must urge you to address this danger!
Well, alright, the danger currently has John's full attention. What would you like him to do?
Why don't you do the windy thing?
I mean, John has no idea what the windy thing is. Maybe you could be a bit more descriptive?
Boy! You are being very stupid! Oh, you know what I'm talking about! Do the windy thing! Make it blowy and gusty! You fool! You can't die yet! You are a hero! Not in the tasty fire! Make the breeze happen! Do the windy thing!
He really has no idea. Better hurry, he's in big trouble here.
Do the windy thing! Do the windy thing! Do the windy thing!
Oh, John suddenly does the windy thing, by the way. Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Whoa! Whoa!
What? Whoa!
Whoops!
Oh shit, Hannah just left the room.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I just heard a shit from the kitchen.
That'll
Hang on.
give me the opportunity to
I'm gonna get my chocolate milk.
Oh, okay.
I'm
John.
yelling. I better be ready for this.
Don't rush then.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, everybody's here again.
I wanted a snack. Fly, pupa, fly!
Oh, hey, who's Pupa?
Nobody, just some loser. Look at that, you did it.
Did what? You mean this windy thing here?
Oh, hey.
Snoop.
What are these guys up
Yo,
to?
Helen got my Snoop on.
Uh,
What are they? Man, it's been a while
what
since
in
we
the
talked
hell?
about them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Dream doubles.
But two-
Dream doubles. Dream bubbles. In his dream, he is the prophet. It's him. By Charles Dutton. December 1st,
Huh.
1995. I slept and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber it grew a thick winter skin, white as bed sheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew.
Gonna
Why
need to
am I so
pause
quiet?
that music. And also the chat says you're quiet.
Alright, let me fix that. Because I,
Thanks.
Oh, hell
for
yeah.
Continuing my song.
I fucking peaked the mic really early, so I turned myself down, but now I'm back. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe that was just like a freak.
I mean, we're
thing that
allowed.
happened with- Oh, yeah. Shane, hit us.
I slept
What?
and saw God's forge in frost. Its hearth was quelled, and as it cooled, so swooned the verdancy it kept above. In slumber, it grew a thick winter skin, white as bed sheets. In their folds the waker dreamt, her breath as steam, her touch as hot as iron, forgotten in the fire. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw, and resolve itself into a dew. Acclaimed actor and sleeping prophet, Charles Dutton. Welcome to the land of frost and frogs.
Yay!
Yay.
Jade finally made it into the game. It took her forever.
This is Jade's land.
Yeah.
Oh.
Frogger in the chat, here they are.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hummingbird. Thanks.
Yeah, this would be Frogder's favorite land, wouldn't it? So pretty.
What's that?
Aurora Borealis?
It's so
Alright.
pretty.
Or Jade entering the game.
Oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Did Jade fall asleep again?
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, oh!
You remember what happens
So
when
you can't
Jade
even, like,
sleeps?
stay awake in the game? Oh.
Hey!
Yay.
Thank you, narrator Charles Dutton.
Oh, hey. Wait a second. Where'd all the snow go? Also, where'd all the music go?
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
need
there it is.
that.
Wait, no.
There we go. Oh. Jay.
I'm sure.
That'd be...
Thanks.
Thanks, Jay.
Jay.
Oh,
Hannah?
can you guys still hear us?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, the screen
yeah.
went
Yeah.
black for a second on our end and I
Oh.
couldn't see. Okay. We're good now. Go, 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 go.
Oh. No!
Hey! Take it easy. I'm not here to give you a hard time like my buddies have been.
But you're a troll. And that's what trolls do. Even when they say they won't. Sometimes especially.
Okay then, you can be the judge of that. I won't be long. I've just come to say a couple of things. First, none of this is really your fault. This is swimmingly obvious to everyone here who takes a glowing moment to think about it rationally, which isn't many of us, but still.
Okay, but even though I still have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, your Lucis jumped right in there to save you, just like mine did. Well, okay, mine was dead at the time, but she kind of fell in, kind of drifted down like this fish food, and pow, gloop, split, gloop, gloop, sprint. She was so funny.
I think that's Gargoyle Sprite.
Pronunciation.
What's a Lucis?
It's a big old monster custodian you grow up with. She's how friggin' stupid do you have to be not to know something like that? I'm joking, of course. I wanted to glub something else to you well before you started playing, just to get the idea in your head. I am Fefri, by the way, abdicated Empress to be.
Okay, Fefri, what is it?
Soon, I will go to sleep and speak to the gods. I will convince them to establish a series of stable dream bubbles where we can meet in our sleep.
I don't
No,
understand.
no.
Is that part of it? Do they just know a lot? I don't understand. What's a dream
No,
bubble?
that was something else.
Oh, okay.
You'll see.
Fefri, I thought you said you were going to stop using your typing quirk.
Did I? When?
Oh, that already happened.
I don't know. I'm sure I remember you said that.
Jade, this is the first time we have ever talked, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I just had a major case of deja vu.
What's that?
I felt like we already had this conversation. Actually, it still sort of feels that way. It's not going away.
Well, maybe we did. Hey, by the way, what exactly are you doing there with that toy? You never did explain it to me.
What do you mean I never explained it to you? If this really is the first time we talked, why would I have?
Good point. Maybe I'm feeling it too. I have, what was it? Orcavoo?
Fefri, that one was a stretch, even by your fish punnery standards. Why do I know that you like to make fish puns? Actually, I do remember this conversation. It was in the past. But if I was in the past, then where am I now?
In the future. Duh.
So what is going on? I don't think I'm asleep. I'm not on Prospit.
Yes, you are asleep, but your dream self died just like mine, remember?
Oh, vaguely.
Now, you don't dream about Prospit. You have normal dreams.
So this is a dream?
It is a dream and a memory. It is the past brought back to life by a witch. It is all of those things. Although we are getting off of the script here, this is not how the conversation originally went. Obviously, you were a lot less patient with me when I was just trying to encourage you.
Sorry. I think. I am in the game now, right?
Sure. Hey, why don't you tell me about this cool robot bunny you were making? I've been pretty glad and curious about it. Mind if I take a look? Oh, it's great! I wish I could make something like this. Never had the gills for technology. Hard to work with underwater.
Why are you here? Are you asleep too?
Nope. I woke up from my nap a little while ago. Remember how I woke up and then messaged you and you had just had a bad dream and I told you there was nothing to be scared of, which there isn't.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Then why are you here now?
Because, stupid, I'm dead.
Oh, Jay, wake up again! stop falling asleep
Yes.
and get out of bed.
Agreed. You've got to stop doing that.
You de-bed, but you're not dead. The snow is quite deep. Hey, this is pretty appropriate today, huh? Oh, and also Pastor John. You would like to report to John, but it seems like you have misplaced your laptop. That's right. You were... It was in the atrium when you got slapped with that stupid blindfold, and all hell broke loose. You hope it's okay. It's your favorite computer and your favorite lunchbox. Oh, and climb!
Huh?
Turn around.
Okay. It's not in there.
Oh, yeah, I don't see anything. So someone out there must be messing with you. I think Grandpa taught you never to leave home without your rifle, even by accident. Oh,
Wait, what?
strife!
Whoa, what? What are we strifing with? There was nothing there.
Oh.
We're casting it at the nothing.
Or was there?
Oh,
By the way, this is one of my favorite tracks.
Sunslammer is very fun.
Oh, all of her trolls go.
Agreed.
Oh, the Beck.
Pachoo! What?
But Beck made the bullet.
Huh? No, I said Pachoo!
This is how powerful a normal enemy is now.
No, where am I now? Fine, hold still.
Oh, are you actually guiding that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Between the eyes.
Pachoo!
Where am
There's
I?
Dave back there.
What?
Oh, God.
Hang on right now. Hang on. Whoa. Hey, Jade, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, Jade, wait.
Excuse me, I'm trying to
shit.
shoot this guy.
Oh, shit,
Dave?
bye.
Where did he go? Where am I? Why is the wind so crazy here? What?
Yeah.
These guys
Turtles?
are kinda cute. What? Hi everybody. Wait, where's this rainbow place? Wait, isn't this where roses?
It's pretty.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I just have to shoot this guy real quick. And oh no, not again! He's got us again. Dave, wake up.
It's a weird
Dave.
sword.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
No, shit, I'm napping.
Oh, hey,
shit! Oh,
Dave,
God!
oh,
Fired a
God.
gun right next to my head.
Now where am? Went back here again. Why can't I? Why do I? Just die already! Oh. What? Why is it wearing a robe?
Man, this fight is long.
Where? Okay, guys, hold on. Let me just. No, this is John's house. Where do I keep going? Oh God, it's so big.
Please never say that again.
God damn it! Shut up. No! There's so many of them.
Get the-
This one. What? Dave?
What?
Yo, shit, I'm fucking everywhere.
What's that thing behind you?
Yep. Let me get the layout of this situation. Looking good.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
You're gonna want to shoot that guy.
1 second.
You're gonna want to
Yeah,
shoot him real quick.
I'm trying.
Alright,
Dave,
good shot.
thank you
Nice.
very much.
Oh, that was just
Oh,
artistic? God damn it.
Missed.
What?
Sorry.
Okay. It keeps.
It keeps happening.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's the end. That's the end.
Okay.
I think it just keeps
Yeah,
repeating.
it just
us
keeps
past this
repeating
point,
after
yeah.
that point. Hi, Beck? What? Also, boop. Boop.
Am I back? All of you guys have voiced a guardian by now.
Ah!
Oh my god! Good dog! Best friend! Level up! Oh, you finally hop off the lowly green tyke rung and secure your position on the somewhat respectable Kiddo Eclipse rung. You have a lot of climbing ahead of you.
Have we
True.
all voiced a first guardian?
Not a first guardian, but a guardian.
Oh, a guardian.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, like you got dad. I think Jay is bro. Or are you also bro? You're
No,
you're
yeah, I
both.
think I've got dad.
No,
and
no,
bro.
I was
I think Dad got
you
tossed
Mom
around a
Lalonde?
bit.
Hannah, do you want to be back?
I mean, Art,
wait, I thought
you
I
could
was
be back.
Mom Lalonde.
Oh, yeah, well, okay, yeah. Both.
I'm not sure.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Thanks, Beck. Good boy. So, can you talk now? What do you have to say?
oh,
We'll all voice him. How about that?
Oh yeah.
I understand everything and nothing. Yeah. You think you will try to keep conversations with Beck Sprite to a minimum from now on?
The goggles. They do nothing.
Greetings.
Hello. You have extraordinarily bad timing. Her guardian will not be pleased with your intrusion.
Don't
Oh.
I know you?
Yes, you do. You might want to step away from the computer.
Okay, what?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. So that's when that happened. Oh, shit.
Pa-boom! PM.
Me?
Who is PM?
I believe
That's me.
Shane would
Yep.
narrate for you.
I
Yeah.
will. You have no idea how to rule. What orders could there possibly be to give anyway? All you want to do is deliver mail. You do not want to be the stupid queen, and you do not want to wear this stupid mailbox crown. Dumb. This is stupid. So, who would... I'm the queen, right? Yeah, so Jay would read this.
Oh, approach Queen. Your new ruler seems upset. You understand it was not easy being in a position of authority. You'll politely inform her that as the queen, she is under no obligation to wear a crown. It's her decision. It's fine. She should understand that a queen is the sum of her decisions, not her fashion accessories, and no queen makes decisions alone. All wise rulers surround themselves with trusted advisors. The new queen should understand that she has friends to help her, and a
Appoint
ridiculous
royal advisors. You make your first decision as the new Prospecian monarch.
Zutai.
The questionant receives the new royal insignia.
Oh, return. You return to the grand foyer. It's a bit less cluttered than you remember it being.
Yeah, there's a lot more stuff. Oh.
Oh, that's where the grandpa was, right?
What happened in here? Where is everything? All the globes and house guests? And the cook strudel? And Grandpa? Beck, what did you do? Has someone been a bad dog? Wait, never mind. Please don't answer that.
Go upstairs. You return to find your beautiful atrium in ruins. And to make things worse, your alchemitor and totem lathe were all destroyed as well. On the bright side, it looks like your lunch top is undamaged.
Yay!
Retrieve lunch top. You have been dying to get back to your computer so you can touch base with John again. He was probably been going crazy wondering about you. But it seems someone else is messaging you right now. Answer Dave.
Yeah, you should. Hey.
And the art changes.
Hey, welcome to the medium, finally, I guess.
Hey, last time I talked to you, I was asking for help and you were just nagging at me. What was up with that, bro?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. It was probably just some horror terror chirping at you during one of your nap bubble mindfucks. It's not the point. I just wanted to say I just saw you.
You did?
Yeah, you appeared for a second, shooting at an imp, and then you disappeared.
Oh, yes, I did get around during that battle, didn't I? It was really intense. Those stupid things are impossible to kill.
Nah, you can kill him. You'll get better. Don't worry.
In the heat of the fray, I didn't notice you. Where were you?
3 places. I remember seeing you twice before in different locations, but at the moment, I'm standing in the middle of this snowy goddamn field freezing my shit off. I just wanted to see if you were cool.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. What do you mean you remember seeing me? Was I jumping through time or something?
No, I was. This is future me. One of the future me's, that is.
You're from the future?
Yeah, Jade, that's what the future means, man.
John told me you have been doing some time traveling.
Yeah.
That is really, really awesome.
It's okay. Hey, it's pretty fucking cold.
I know. It is a really neat place, but it is freezing.
So I'm gonna go someplace warm and I'll be back later. Ba-doop.
Wait, Dave. Stupid, lousy, cool dudes.
Ba-doop. Okay, I'm back an hour later.
An hour?
An hour for me, a second for you. I ran around for an hour, got my ass someplace warm, went back in time, picked up where we left off.
I cannot believe how cool that is. This is me believing neither that nor its coolness.
Yeah, I guess I'm sort of used to it by now. I don't think of it. I don't think of hours going by the same way anymore. I mean, they are my hours, but not everyone else's. They're kind of like private hours, all to myself, while everyone else is sort of in slow motion, stuck in the thick of the alpha.
I don't know if I get that, but okay.
Well, yeah, my thing is time, yours is space. Pretty different things. You get things about space that I don't, or you will.
I will?
Yep.
I won't.
Okay, but...
It's okay, Jay. Your thing is hope. Don't worry.
Okay, but anyway, you're right. It's cold. I have to go back inside. I wish I had winter clothes. And if I did, I also wish that my wardrobifier didn't blow up with all of my beautiful clothes inside it. I'm so horribly unprepared for this. I've never even seen snow before. Can you believe that?
Pretty believable since you lived on Guam or whatever the fuck, and also inside an active volcano.
Derp, yes, Dave, that is so where I live. That is as biographically accurate as it gets about me.
Well, I've never seen it either. I've never seen it either. Now that I think about it.
No?
No.
Isn't it great?
Nah, lava's better.
Lava is not better than snow.
Yeah, it is. Lava and skeletal skyscrapers all melting and shit. How is that not way cooler than, like, snow and, like, more snow?
You can't play in lava. It's no fun. You can only die in lava.
Snow's a big chilly carpet of who gives a shit. Like Old Man Winter spread his nasty mayonnaise and turned a landscape into his personal asshole sandwich.
You know what? Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna actually grab that and use that later, because that's about exactly.
All right, cool.
That's about exactly how I feel about winter. Anyway.
Nice.
Dave, no.
When I look around, all I see is the miles of unharnessed snowmen. I'm just too damn cool to build.
No, this is so lame. I'm hearing an insane and stupid guy say stupid idiot things while wearing dumb sunglasses for lame morons.
Whoa, Jay, with the fucking haymaker. I need to go look at my teeth on the canvas as soon as shit stops spinning. It stops being like 10 of you.
Well, why don't we play in the snow later? As soon as you get some...
Time.
Shit.
Time. Time, then shades. Time. Time, shades. Let's go. Oh my fucking god.
Okay, stop.
Time!
I'm not gonna play in the snow. Maybe you missed the credentials I flashed, which clearly stated me being too cool for that. Like, federally too cool. My coolness is named after a dead president, plus his middle initial to make it sound extra legit.
I know you're joking around. You are not too cool at all. You don't even think that.
Okay. I thought you were going inside.
I forgot.
Well, at least make some damn clothes. Something warmer. Why don't you alchemize some shit?
Hey, C-Tutor, welcome to a weird part of the story.
I can't. All my stuff blew up.
Blew up?
It's a long story that involves a piñata and a gun and a very naughty doggy.
I completely understand everything about that practically entirely.
So anyway, that reminds me, I've got to talk to John. I've got to get him to make me some new gizmos, assuming that's even possible.
No, don't bother John. He's on like his fucking wind mission or whatever, getting all his ridiculous magic cyclone powers on and realizing his huge blowy destiny as the chump of shush.
John has magic cyclone powers?
Almost.
Whoa, you guys are all so much better than me. It feels so lame.
We all start out somewhere. Remember how I was scrambling up that tower to get that egg like an idiot? What the hell was I doing? I was like goddamn Pooh Bear in a tree reaching for the fat fucking poo paw for some motherfucking honey.
Poopaw?
Poopaw.
So even though... So even though I'm awesome now, at one point I was plausibly likened to a stupid stuffed animal, and you know how, you even knew what to do. You told me how it worked, all Christopher Robining my ignorant ass up to that egg, but I was all like, I'm a little black rain cloud, bitch, watch me climb, so maybe you starting out with a little bit more sense than me.
Maybe.
In any case, Egbert lost his computer and game disc, so he can't do anything for you anyways.
Oh no! Did he lose it in the magic cyclone?
Yeah, probably some shit like that is what happened, but you're not completely screwed. You just have to think outside the box here.
We do?
Yeah, honestly, I figured we'd have to do something like this, so I guess here we are doing it.
Doing what?
Well, you're my server player, remember?
Yes?
I need you to deploy something first in my apartment. In a few hours, I'll go back there and we can continue this.
Oh geez, in a few hours?
Badoop, badoop. Yeah, as in a few seconds, I'm back at my place now.
Fastest hours.
Yeah, now, deploy the IntelliBeam laser station.
But that costs so much grist.
No, it costs practically nothing. Check out how much I've got.
Good.
Oh, sorry. Deploy laser station.
Oh, whoop. Oh.
Alright, cool. That's a good poster for that. Nice. Yeah, right there.
I was gonna
Nice.
put it in the toilet, but I think we've had enough joking with that. What does this thing do
Yeah, thank
anyway?
you. It's mostly pretty stupid and useless, but it'll come in handy here. It reads captcha codes.
On the back of cards?
Yeah.
But we can already read those.
Some are too garbled and complicated. The human eye can't decipher them. Needs sophisticated scanning technology and artificial intelligence to figure it out.
But isn't the whole point of captchas that only humans can read them and not robots?
Yeah, well, this is so dumb.
Eject disk.
Alright, I'll just eject that. Nope, there it is. I guess some captchas are so incomprehensible because the game would be cheap to let you duplicate them, like an anti-piracy measure. So the solution to anti-piracy is to override the anti-spam measure.
Anti-spam?
Yeah, well, that's what captures are for, and they're on the back cards for a really good reason. Because God knows the last thing you'd want is some web bot being able to figure out the code for, like, a potted plant. That would be fucking mayhem.
Yeah, obviously.
But in order to effectively cheat, we've got to open Pandora's spam box and release the laser station into the world with its leering IntelliBeam. Now, no captcha is safe. You'll have bots signing up for email accounts and duplicating potted plants and...
No.
Basically, robots are in control now, which is good news and bad news. The bad news is that they're all porn bots, and they've got loads of provocative material they are dying to share with us.
What's the good news?
That is also the good news.
Dave, I still do not know what you're actually doing here.
What's it look like? I'm duplicating my server disk.
Scan.
Oh, to give it to John?
Nah, I told you we're not bothering John. He's got shit to do. I'll just install it.
But you're already Rose's server player, and John is mine. Not to mention I'm yours. Can you really be a server player to your own server player?
Don't see why not. We gotta get creative here. This game's already so far off the rails, what else is there to do but improvise?
But I guess I thought that John sort of had to be my server, you know?
Well, he was. He got in, didn't he? But now he's not. Been a change of plans. Time to roll with it.
Read code.
Oh, geez, this again. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, there's the babies again. What's with the babies?
Those aren't babies.
It's
those
cats,
are
actually.
and that's ponies, so we're going to skip that.
Yeah.
Anyway. No more ponies!
Alright, cool.
There we go.
Well, from the future, right? Don't you already know if it'll work?
Yeah, more or less. I never really studied how it all went down all that closely. I just figured when the time came to sort it out, the right thing to do would be obvious. Like it is now. Managing the loops is a balance of careful planning and just rolling with your in-the-moment decisions, and trusting they were the ones that you were always supposed to make. By now, I'm pretty used to having my intuition woven to the fabric of the Alpha timeline.
Pretty smooth, Dave.
Yeah, I know.
Shades for everybody. This is the sound of
Duplicate
shades.
disc.
Finger shade.
This will be the disc I use for your connection, while the original will stay bound to Rose's connection.
So you will be the server for both us ladies? You just keep getting smoother. I can't handle all this smoothness.
Well, technically, I will be your server, and past me will stay as Rose's server, which is to say, present me will, the one in the black suit.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
He can keep managing her for a while until she sort of checks out soon and becomes totally useless. Then he can start hopping around time like I did, making a ton of money and stuff, eventually becoming me, and become your server player.
Oh, I think I understand that.
Yeah, see, it's not that hard to get the hang of. In the meantime, I'll kind of loiter around this time frame to help you out for a bit.
Yes,
Not that
thanks,
hard to
Dave. What do you mean Rose will check out?
Don't worry about it, it's just some future stuff. Now I need you to go downstairs.
Okay. Jack.
Oh, go downstairs! Sorry, I was trying to figure that out. Okay.
I'm just gonna cut right to the chase and upgrade your alchemitor so you can avoid a lot of bullshit. I'll give you some codes and you can punch cards and slip them into jumper blocks, which are really the exact same codes you first gave me when we first upgraded my alchemitor, which seems like a hell of a long time ago.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it kind of literally is for me.
How long?
Yeah, a few days, I guess.
Okay, that's not that long.
Yeah, whatever.
Deploy and upgrade.
Hooray!
Yay!
Is this anyone in particular or just me?
It's you.
Okay.
It's you.
Oh God, hurry up and alchemize stuff. Go, go, go!
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Oh wait.
Hey, calm down! Just because it's snowing outside does not mean it's Christmas just yet. There are still plenty of things to do before we bother with that sort of nonsense. Take a deep breath. Put the cards down and relax.
I have the perfect sound effect for this panel. Hold on.
You remember sound effect? Oh!
Oh, is that deck of cards?
Yes.
Fucking-
Yeah.
I like it.
Wake up.
Okay. Wake up!
Everybody make up.
Oh.
You wanted to!
Oh, right. Sorry, I just wanted to see how long Shane would continue.
I was waiting for you to start talking.
Oh no, I know you were. I just was wondering. You already woke up when Shade fired her rifle 1.5 feet from your eardrum and then disappeared. This idiot here is knacking it up with your eye shades. Someone is pestering you directly into his brainless reptilian face. Retrieve shades. Step off! You decide he can keep the sword, though.
Alright, okay, get out of here.
Doof.
Just get on. Go. Chill.
Answer Rose.
Alright, fine.
Hi there. Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for that guy on the pile of sharp objects to wake up.
The classes are talking to me.
If you don't stop knacking, I will turn you into a thorn bush.
Hey, what just happened?
You fell asleep. Orangebird Dave killed some monsters and flew away. Jade fired a bullet at an imp and vanished, and you woke up.
Oh yeah, so she's here then.
Yes.
Is she okay? What's going on there?
Yes, she's fine.
I guess I should catch up with her.
You already are.
I am?
Future you is.
Oh, okay, time travel's involved. That's all you needed to say. Everything's cool and under control then.
How was the nap?
Weird and kind of boring. I was in your dream room for a while, spying on you, being all creepy and dream duplicitous and shit.
It's okay. I was being similarly wake duplicitous.
What's with your book collection or dream book collection? Are all of your books are terrible and no, all of your books are bizarre and terrible.
No, my books are great. I can recommend some good titles for the next time you're asleep.
Nah, but yeah, I understand defending your collection. I guess if you were in my dream room and talking shit about my awesome dream portraits of Dream Stiller and Dream Snoop or whatever, we'd have a fucking talk.
Did you do anything on the moon besides rifle through my belongings, such as remove your shades and turn your gaze ringward by any chance?
Oh, yeah, I did.
What did you see?
Horrible things.
Horrible, terrible?
Yeah, it was like peering through the dark portal of an eldritch red lobster and scoping out its all-you-can-eat seafood buffet, and when I saw them, their voices became clear.
What were they saying?
I couldn't really focus on anything specific, but in totality, I'm pretty sure it was like a plea for help.
Oh?
That's good.
No. It was disturbing. So I slapped my shades back on, went and perved up some sleeping girl's room to take my mind off it.
It means there's reaching out to you.
Oh god, why would I want that? I'm not about to get molested by calamari with fucking teeth. Use your powers and like stroke a mummy's paw or some horse shit and open a dark channel. Tell them to keep their lecherous flagella to themselves.
You're going to have to help them. Even if you don't like them, they're being massacred. Presently, already, and still to come.
What does that mean?
It means time doesn't work rationally out there, nor does space. But that doesn't change the reality of the threat.
Who cares if they're getting killed? They're hideous and obnoxious.
You're underestimating the nature of the threat. At this point, the threat isn't even to our session or any given universe. It's to the perpetuation of reality itself. You wouldn't be saving them, per se. You would be saving everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ooh, pretty.
They've revealed some of their secrets to me already and given me a few errands to run. This is why you might have observed some unusual behavior from me.
Oh shit, you're kidding. No, really, are you serious? I didn't even notice. Fuck, mind equals blown.
Once these convulsions of explosive laughter subside and finish rocking my very foundation, I might point out that you haven't really been as astute as you're implying. You've deliberately fogged your vision your entire life with ironic eyewear while awake, and while asleep, though perfectly alert, you've chosen to ignore your surroundings. But now that you've seen them, you have a choice to make.
Okay.
They will only tell me so much. They would like an audience with the Prince of the Moon as well. We are the emissaries to what lies beyond this small bubble in their unfathomable dark foam. Durst skirts its edge, and during the lunar eclipse we graze it, and that's when their intent for us becomes clear. I'm doing my part, but they have a mission for you as well.
What am I supposed to do?
Listen to them. My understanding is they will teach you how to navigate the unnavigable. The result should be a map.
Like a treasure map?
No, something a little more astronomical, like a star chart with no stars, hence the challenge.
Why?
To plot the course through the furthest ring.
Plot a course to what?
The power source of the first Guardians.
Oh, right, the green sun. Okay, wait, sorry. I mean, green sun. My bad.
Yes, that's much better.
What's the deal with this thing? I mean, aside from giving Jade's dog his devil powers, and by extension, I guess Jack.
What's the deal with it?
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a deal with it. Beyond the deal that you just described, it is what it sounds like. A huge sun out in the literal middle of nowhere, and it is bright green. It is simply the green sun.
How big? I need a sense of scale here. Is it like the size of our sun, or bigger? Or is it only as big as, like, planet fucking Jupiter?
It is nearly twice the mass of our universe.
Okay, that's pretty fucking big. See, how important that contextualization was? Now I know how fucking impressed I should be. I mean, holy shit, that's huge.
Happy I could help.
Oh, so, okay, I make a map to this thing with the help of a million rambunctious gross tentacle mutants, and then I guess we go there for some reason?
Yes.
Why do we need a map? Can't they just, like, tell us what direction it's in, point a spaceship that way, and blast us off to adventure?
No. The geometry of the furthest ring is too complex. Remember that space-time is labyrinthine. In fact, it's not really accurate to call it space-time at all, since it is outside the domain of any created universe where those properties have become instantated and stabilized.
I can kind of get that. Time is messed up there with like loops and causality paradoxes and shit like that. Being the Knight of Time here, not really sure why navigating the space would be a problem though. Space isn't my thing, remember? What is it, like full of wormholes or something?
It depends. The greater the distance you travel through it, the less reliably time flows, and the more time you spend in it, the less reliably space behaves. Time and space aren't as different as you might think.
I thought you weren't supposed to know shit about it either, seeing as you're the seer, whatever that means.
I think it means I'm supposed to know shit about the big picture, which includes tidbits like that, but the insides of my shoes stay free from the grit of the minutiae.
Fair enough. So I take my map and I fly to this thing?
No, I do.
Okay, you fly to it, then what?
That depends on if John is successful.
Alright.
Great. Our hope is resting on the
shit.
shoulders of the Windy Boy.
Oh no, you mean with the quest you're sending him on?
Yes.
Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quests?
Nothing whatsoever.
So he's got to get the cancer out of Skye, right?
Yes, the tumor.
Yeah, so what's the tumor do? I mean the tumor. Gigas, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit?
I guess so. I thought it was more fun that way.
Well, okay, you can keep doing it then.
Thanks. The tumor is quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities.
Okay, cool. What is it?
Can you promise you won't tell him? It would probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew.
Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me.
It's a bomb.
Whoa!
Surprise! There's a bomb!
Whoa!
And she's sending John to get it.
It is set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. That is how long we have to put this plan into motion.
What the hell is a bomb doing in there?
It could be a feature of any session not meant to bear fruit. It means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know.
And first time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? Did you get it all from the gods? Are these just a bunch of orders you're following?
Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration. I've obtained some answers from them, but ultimately, this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating.
What?
I've
falling
been
down,
referring to him
Those parsnips, sorry.
Sorry, I'm referring to him as Parsnip. I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often.
What, you mean a troll?
No, it's a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die.
Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trusting everything he says.
Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be.
Oh, so he knows everything?
Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means, but maybe I'll ask him about that since he's the omniscient one.
Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if he's just lying?
He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow.
Why does he want to die?
He no longer has a purpose now that he's done everything required to summon his master. At first, as a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely.
Wait, what?
His power is derived from the same source as Earth's guardian, and, conveniently, that of our nemesis as well.
Okay, I get it now.
When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, and I alone will navigate to the furthest ring, and I will destroy the sun, by which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back.
Excuse me?
Bomb!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's not do that.
Whoa! Fuck! A suicide mission? Are you serious? No, bullshit! That's not happening. Hey, look! Suddenly, everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck.
Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the only one who won't be returning.
Oh.
You were the one being dramatic then. What the hell?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there for someone who's saying, let's cool it on the drama. The whole I won't be coming back thing is pretty theatrical bombshell for future reference.
That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, I know. So when do I make my thing? Make this map, which I guess is just like a solid black piece of paper? This is gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it?
If there's one thing you have more of than any of us, it's time. So whenever you like. As long as, conventionally speaking, it's quite soon.
Alright, so dog it as long as possible, then travel back to about now and go to sleep?
Sure, and if you have trouble going to sleep, then maybe you can ask your patron Saint Troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again.
What?
Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed?
No.
What about the psychopath who's currently helping you?
Oh yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool.
Isn't that the camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies, whatever?
It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership in incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean get her to trick someone into putting me to sleep again? When did that happen?
Just now.
Who did that?
That would be John's patron troll.
God, so many fucking trolls, too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? Is it the absurd Juggalo one? That would be hilarious.
There's a Juggalo one?
Yeah, you see what I mean?
She's contacting me now, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm suddenly not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide when I feel like getting around to it, I mean.
Thanks.
Later. Leave.
What the fuck?
Also, hello, Senpai Lettuce. Welcome to the stream.
I really like Dave and Rose's relationship.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
They're cute
This would...
siblings? Question mark.
Yes.
Rose, answer fairy god troll.
Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk to you of it nicely.
I explain this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice.
First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon, you'll be blacked out of Trollian viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I'll just assume the worst, and you should too.
Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping?
I've seen you sleep before, and you are just asleep on screen, peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless I guess you are up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's probably what you do in your sleep. What was I thinking? What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Right, sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting, and you are being reckless.
You're right. And I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control.
Your hubris is really astounding. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself into a tiny lavender singularity is the most striking Marvel paradox space has coughed up yet.
Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out!
No, please stop. Humor won't deflect my really big and important tirade, okay? You are investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Skaya in your true purpose, and I can't abide that. And as difficult as this is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous. And so are you.
Oh?
Yes. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to devote all of my efforts to stopping you.
I'm sorry to hear you say that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, I have been training a powerful wizard. Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Yes, Your shout pole is like a tower broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you are right to be afraid. I've commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I am teaching him the ways of white sorcery. I've observed your methods, and you will come to the most unwelcome realization that all your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail.
Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy?
Yes, it's much too late for that.
Please do not tell me that. Oh my god, he is. No. The Prince of Hope!
I see. Then clearly, I will have to prepare for this soul-sundering duel, whilst making my own funeral arrangements.
Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent, fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate.
What will herald the arrival of this swift and righteous Thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his beauteous aura? Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses?
Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. Wait, I hope that wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify this is all a big joke.
Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well.
I was?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity-based humor is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite.
We take it very seriously.
I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did in fact train this character. I made him a wand to shut him up.
Wait, you did? Really?
He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets.
That's incredible! Well done.
He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V's and W's.
Oh, I knew exactly who you were talking about from the start.
Okay.
I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me appraised of all further developments?
Okay, I will.
At least until my looming grim dark death steals me away.
Yeah, that is still something that I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement. Also, fun fact, Thaumaturge is Greek for miracle maker and a type of wizard.
I've read this whole comic before, and my brain was like, I've never seen that word before, even though I know I have.
Thaumaturgy?
I blanked out during that sentence.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't think I ever
thaumaturgy
bothered
is
to look
the
it up.
act of miracle making. Anyway.
Jay, you're up.
Ah! I'll answer the fairy god troll.
Okay, this guy seems nice or something. I don't know.
Oh my god, he's the fairy god troll. Oh no. Alright. Oh god, wait. No. Why do I remember his voice?
He was like the slow, stuttery, talking guy.
Right, yeah. No, I know who he is.
It was like,
Suddenly his voice.
hey, Jay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like that.
Hey, Jade?
Oh, hi. I remember you. You talk to me a lot in my dreams.
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake because your robot can't type because it had an explosion.
Yeah.
Because it had an explosion. I love that.
That's because my dream self died. Pretty catastrophically.
Oh, no. I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yes, I did too. I spent so long and dreaming and playing on Prospit that being awake has made me feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh, yes, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking moment being asleep.
Wow, why did you sleep so much?
It was just a better way to be away from certain people. More peaceful and fun. And I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and sad and made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy. So I slept a lot.
Oh no,
Aw.
what happened that was so terrible?
I'd prefer that the thing I want to talk to you about not turn into that topic.
Oh, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask about your progression. I would like to...
Nope.
Your permission.
Try
I
again.
asked you... I wanted to ask you what? I wanted to ask you permission? Oh, yeah, okay. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it, or talk, or anything.
Permission for what?
To commune with your lusses?
With Beck? What do you mean by commune? And what do you mean the first time? You did it before?
Yeah. It means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also for people he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power.
Yes.
Pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Oh, very recently, personally speaking. But for you, it was very long ago.
Yeah,
No, Jade! Jade, no!
Gun! This
Isn't
gun!
that the wrong
I
direction?
got guns!
And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why Wiggler should not be allowed to dual-wield flintlock pistols.
What?
So, I did the liberty of communing with your Lussus, which I hope wasn't out of the line, but like I said, you were unavailable, by which I mean unavailably small. Oh, well, okay. Wait, where's that bullet going?
Yeah, just keep reading.
Well, where's it look like it's
Wait,
going?
what? No, well, okay, all right. Well, so then I communed him to use his amazing powers to intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. Also, as a wonderful bonus and consequence, it happened there was a felon on your property.
Also,
Wait a minute.
I just wanted to make it known that he's with a woman with blue hair
Yeah.
and lips, and
Don't believe
very
me.
likely that could possibly be one of those dolls.
No. Yeah, I think that's just a doll, probably.
I think that's a doll.
He's
Yeah.
having tea with the blue haired doll.
Definitely.
Moving on.
There's no one else.
Anyway,
You
Pat.
know?
Oh.
Pap is dead. No, and it was, I think, surely an agonizing. It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family, and as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest, and he died. I did that for you.
Tavros. Very
I did that for you.
And I am so helpful and such a good person.
Oh my god! That wasn't a senior interloper! I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa!
Oh.
And if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying use Beck to make me shoot him? Ah, it's awful!
What is a grandpa?
Oh boy. Okay, it's basically an old man who serves the same role as, I guess, Elusis does on your planet. He was like my dad. He took care of me.
Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess. Sorry then about my cultural ignorance.
Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help, and you did save my life. But, I mean, jeez, talk about a misunderstanding.
Well, now I feel very stupid, but I don't think I will give into any bad self-esteem. This time about this, I won't. It is important to stay confident about stuff. Don't you? Fucking shut up, Grandpa.
You okay there, Jay?
Okay, don't you agree? I just am letting this sink in. What the hell?
Sure.
And I think it's a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way.
It is.
Oh, yes. See, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lussus by accident. I mean, my Lussus that was a little fairy bull and not an old man with a huge gun.
Oh no, how did that happen?
I murdered him inappropriately with a four-wheel device.
What kind of device?
Like the kind basically for cripples who sit in it and roll around.
Oh, you mean a wheelchair?
Wow.
Like that one.
Wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
fast.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that's a way to call it.
How did that happen?
Well, I was sitting in it, being crippled as usual, and he got under the wheel in his nap. And snapped.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Also, I didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
It's okay on both things. He came back to life for a while and could talk, and that was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh?
Moo. No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk.
Wow, nice.
Oh, yes, it is nice. And I am a new and different guy. Mostly being physically handicapped, which is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
That... I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely! Take it from me that what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to do bold things that heroes should do, like save the life of a pretty girl and kill the fiendish old man who, wasn't fiendish and you loved him. Sorry.
Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it. When I was really young, I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it. For a long time, I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood, and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course, I got older and realized that was silly. But then I just speculated that maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about.
Wow. Yeah, I totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past.
But even if you do, I don't remember you doing so.
Oh. Then I guess I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, irregardless, this is likely to be exactly the kind of thing not to stand in the way about good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your lust has saved you anyway, in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there, to save you. Like to put myself in your story in a brave capacity, because that's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about. Back again. All right.
Wow, you sound really confused to me.
Absolutely. I am confused like a fox. The kind that has high self-esteem.
You're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to
You
what
are
extent
incredibly
you're
forgiving.
joking around here.
Oh, just wait. Jade's patience getting tried is something that happens consistently through this story.
I see. I understand that, and jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It is a heavy-duty business, and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends, and also from Rufio.
Rufio?
Yes, he is a fake.
What do you fake?
A fake guy I made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real.
Oh, like an imaginary friend. Okay.
I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that it will only give me extra confidence. I am pretending as hard as I can in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
That sure is a philosophy you have there.
Yes! Being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel, even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing. I'm afraid to say to you, Jade, but I'm too confident right now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh? Well, what is it?
Remember, I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping.
Yes?
And we talked about lots of things, and we had some things in common, and it was nice.
Sure.
And I think, consequently, the emotional result is probably that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean... Wow, wait, really?
Wow, that sure was a hard thing to say and made me feel incredibly nervous, but I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence, and now I think that that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that. Probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
I mean... Uh-oh. I mean, you're nice, but I don't really know you. I don't even know your name.
Oh, gosh, how stupid can I be? I forgot to say, I'm Tavros. The
Okay,
murderer of your
Tavros.
goddamn grandfather.
Okay, Tavros, I don't know if you fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh, yes, I surely do, because we had a number of spirited conversations, wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness?
Well, no, I was being nice because I like to be nice to people when I can, and when they're nice to me. But things are a little more complicated than that. You can't know someone just from a few conversations. I mean, I only talk to you when I'm asleep. I'm kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect?
Kind of.
Sorry, I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
But what about my attractive bravado and ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the major having of flushed feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about all of my confidence? What do you think about that?
Jeez, Tavros, I am really flattered you like me and all, and that sure is confident of you to say so, and that's great, but I guess confidence is one thing, but there's such a thing as being too forward, I guess?
Wow. Okay.
I also think, and really, this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off-putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should just stay friends, or really continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No. If I'm being realistic, I think that's what's reasonable to say to me, and I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little.
God, Tavros wavers between being, like, constantly doing the worst, terrible, wrong thing when talking, and then, like, recognizing, oh, yeah, that was bad, I'm sorry.
Like, Jay, I love your Tavros, like, so much, and I think you do an excellent job of playing him. But just in a personal capacity, I want to punch Tavros in the face.
Yeah,
I'm kind of this is the first time I have felt that, actually. What the fuck?
He doesn't do great in this conversation specifically, that's for sure.
Okay, we'll see where it goes from here. But wow!
No, you should have self-respect, just... Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have some things to do. Why don't we get back to this original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again?
Yes, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to commune with him again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetuate one of my horrific ideas again. I'm sticking with that.
Uh-oh. What's your idea this time?
I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary as well as ours, and maybe beat him to solve everyone's problems.
Wow, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I...
But he's my best friend. You've already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
But all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm really not comfortable with this. You said you were asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you are asking, I'm afraid my answer is no.
Okay, I respect that. But I wonder...
What?
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy with the best self-esteem there is would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful and would do it anyway because it is for your own good and everyone else's.
No way.
I will punch him so hard in the face.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
I'd love to ask permission for this. Oh, okay, sorry, I have to say no. Oh, okay, you're right, but you know, if I had the right self-confidence, I wouldn't even have to ask. No way. That would be smug and arrogant and would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, just please stop meddling.
Wow, okay. You're right about all that, and I'll respect your wishes. Or will I?
No, don't. I'm serious. Oh, I think my headache is coming back.
I was just making a joke. Sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now.
No.
Jay glancing downwards and noticing his ruination incoming.
It's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay?
I didn't see it before. Now I do. Oh no. Yee! Okay. Yeah.
I have to go now. Bye, Tavros. Ba-doop.
Bidoop.
Bidoop.
Oh my God. I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was, even by your wretched standards, Toria Dork. Oh my God, I can't even breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska. That was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. So next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see, okay?
Jay just like, oh, I fucked up.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Shane.
Thief, tear into page.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's got to tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, guess whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Briscoes, as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally, and an amount that is some, instead of none.
Ooh.
Hey,
Damn.
I'm nice when it matters, and where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She is completely useless. Like you. Wait, of course! It makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal mateship. How could I have been so blind to perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket?
No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imaginary or imagery. I don't think she is useless, and I don't think I am either, because new self-esteem obtained, remember!
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I will say this much about her. She was right about that. How insufferable can you get? Prattling on and on about how confident you are. Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead you flew away and cried and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of the adventure. Do I have any idea? Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't know what confidence is. Robo-legs don't give you confidence. But that ain't no more true than saying my robo-arm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction, a false, fakey, fraudy con job from a wimpy loser charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating, just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay. I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me. And to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade, too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful, and you deserve each other. Oh wait, except she hates you. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Though, I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros. I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to take her looses really wasn't a bad idea, and using your ability to just save her life, lol, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice, to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're ready for prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So really, it turns out she wasn't so useless at all. Far from it.
Whoa. What? Are you saying you did? Are you saying you did to her?
What are you saying?
Not really the point.
Oh, what are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point is I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you're so sad and disgusting. You should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a cheat full of shivering boom bugs.
Okay. God. What?
Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say, and you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, lol, of her wishes. Because it's for her own good. That's what winners do. They do what is right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learned it late than never. In fact, I would go so far as to say if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
Oh? What's that? Oh my god.
The catch is that it's not gonna work.
Oh, what isn't?
Are you even listening to me? Man, clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You can stick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined, not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything.
Oh.
The Guardian is not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place. Or who I would say were encouraged to engineer him.
Wait. What?
I am striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Tavros, at this point, it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent their whole lives. At least, those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you think this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power for her ultimate nemesis?
Wow. No, I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that is crazy.
Oh shit.
Oh, what?
But you must agree because you are copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You are brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was for a good reason, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game, and then most sickeningly of all, you don't even own up to it! I have every angled cover already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you have ever done in your life. The only thing left to do now is prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad. You spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well.
Paige, retrieve arms.
Whoa. Okay, then. All of your unusual insulting aside, my take on this, that you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us, and by association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean.
Nice deduction. Wrong. Excruciatingly linear and laced with the sort of absolutes morons like to throw around, but nice.
Huh? Did TeamViewer die on?
Oh no, did TeamViewer crash or something?
Oh no, okay, there we go.
Oh no, there it is. Okay, yeah, cool. And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you and not as oh my god, why are there stairs? And not as strong or really confident, only mostly fake confident.
Yeah. Go on.
I think I'm going to have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but it's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot. No funny business or anything.
Okay, then, here I come.
I'll be waiting.
It happens!
Nice.
She's got a few hours until he finds her, probably.
Oh my god.
AH ride.
Yes.
Which one is AH? Wait, what?
Hell
What is this?
yes! Hell
What?
fucking
What?
yeah!
What the fuck?
And so came to an end the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on.
Air, level up.
Why?
Level up, level up, level up.
Why? What? No.
The windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your ladder as the air transparent. Boondollars fly.
Oh yeah!
Air cloud.
Oh,
up.
they're going out, not in.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh dear God.
The clouds have returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There is commotion behind you. A nearby village, perhaps, that we might need to mute for? Oh, John, you better enter that village!
What is this?
Video games? Oh, we video games today.
The
What?
video game.
We video
Oh,
games.
we video gaming. Oh shit! I can't believe
Yeah.
we video gaming. Okay, let's see. Oh shit! Nope. Gotta get back in. There we go.
Dude, who even video gamed right now? What? Great. Oh yeah, I guess I should be voiced. This should be probably mostly you and me, right, Shane?
I guess. Yeah.
Probably.
Yes. You sense. I think John and Vriska are gonna do
Yeah.
most of the talking. Okay.
Oh God.
Did you see it? It was there after the windy thing.
Wait,
Yes.
windy thing.
The windy thing.
See what?
Thank you.
Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big flat thing that's as wide as possible and up. The dark colored ceiling that clouds stay under.
You mean the sky?
It was so beautiful. I wish to witness its miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan.
Okay. All right. That happened.
I like the salamanders.
You got a mini tablet.
What?
And what about the glasses?
Huh? What? Was there something? was there something down here? No, it looks
What
like
are you looking at?
It looks
No,
like
we
I
can
clicked
move
on
on.
everything.
No,
already.
I'm important.
Oh
He's
shit! There's something here. Hold on.
important.
Oh, those were the. Oh, okay.
You re-equip the serious business goggles. Would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
John. Congratulations!
For what? You mean? Oh, that windy thing? Did I actually do that somehow?
Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that too. But mostly, I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels.
Oh, right! I got to the top of my edge ladder somehow. I didn't even really think it had a top, or that I would get there so fast.
Oh, you have a top.
So I guess... So I guess that's it then. I don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat.
Don't be ridiculous, John. While you may have technically gained all the levels just now, you did not truly gain all of them just yet. In a way, this is really just the beginning.
It is?
Yes, now you are ready to begin your ascent through the God tiers. Nobody I know was able to progress this far anywhere as near as fast as you, John. Not even me. I can't tell you how proud I am.
Oh, wow, really? Okay, what do I do?
The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you've got to get to sleep. But not just any boring old nap will do. You'll need to go to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John.
That sounds pretty cool. Where is it?
Not too far away, but rather than me telling you, why don't you talk to the locals and ask around? I've helped you get this far, but at some point you are going to have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now, get going and find that bed!
Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Friska.
Anytime, John. Anytime.
Ah, damn.
John, congratulations.
Yes,
you did.
I forgot what you were talking about. No, you remind me of the thing, the bed. The bed. You want to find a bed?
And your
There's a
levels.
bed.
And your levels.
Okay,
Why
fuck
was
y'all,
that?
okay? Fuck
Why
y'all.
is sleep important?
Why is it even still here?
Jay, you're done beveling up. Nice job.
Yay!
That was quite a bluster.
Beveling?
wouldn't you say?
That was
You really had up all whipping
Yeah,
around
you
here,
go for it.
all
Let's
the
trade
plates
off.
flailing every which way.
Huh. You must be talking about the windy thing. Yes. Sorry about that.
What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge called a breeze like that can only be summoned by the air. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him.
Oh, you hear that, John? We gotta go find the air.
Who that guy? I thought for sure our mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all.
The green tragedy? Oh. You mean the fire?
Yes, word had spread of the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the air saved us. I'm going to pop a big friendly bubble in his face if I am ever lucky enough to meet him.
Wow. Sounds like he's in for a treat.
Glub, 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 glub. Green tragedy. Sorry. We must all come together and unify as a people after the terrible green tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively. Together.
Yay!
Society.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the air to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now.
That would be crazy.
Maybe if I blow up the big bubble big enough, it might catch the air's attention and he will be able to bask in his magnificence. Whoa, wait, I see someone in my bubble's reflection right now. Could it be? Oh, no, never mind. It's just a dumb boy with some square glasses shapes on his face.
Hey!
Yeah, I said it.
Take that, nerd.
So.
You are a nerd.
I like my glasses.
You got one of your fake arms? Man, why do they have to rummage through your stuff and start mailing it all over the planet? Man, is this the one that has like all the stupid fucking like hidden paths and the black goop, or am I remembering something wrong?
Yeah, you don't really need to worry about them. I mean, honestly, this entire thing is pretty optional, but, you know.
Oh, hey, little fella, where are your parents? Do salamanders even have parents? Oh, duh, of course they do. I guess what I mean is, do you have a family or anything? I already adopted one salamander today, but then I left her at my friend's house. So I think I'll let you be. I don't know if I'm cut out to be a dad. I mean, I don't have a tie or a pipe or a really serious-looking wallet or anything. Thinking about it is making me miss my dad, and I wonder if I'll get to see him when I sleep on my quest bed? I hope so. Anyway, thanks for listening. See you, little guy. Bye. Love.
John's cute as hell sometimes.
Yeah.
Damn.
More illegal contraband. Dude, this frog
Illegal.
is so illegal. You better ditch this thing before a wily agent of Durst sees you with it.
Yeah.
The frog.
Does he know that it's illegal?
Frogs
Yeah,
are
you
illegal,
are the
John.
main character. It's you. Oh.
You got a can of Tab. Ah, yes. You've been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing, too, since you were in need of a good sugar kick. This can should be jam-packed full of real, actual sugar. Ugh, this stuff sucks.
It does.
I don't think I've ever actually had Tab.
It is mediocre.
Yeah.
Left Village.
Village.
Go.
Go ahead.
Right mushroom orchard and also a secret grotto. Shh.
Left village with right mushroom.
Yeah. Take a right.
Take it right up here. What's this?
Is this my turn?
I thought for a spell, I thought the spell was broken for a moment. The clouds went away and the fireflies were all buzzing around, acting disoriented. But then the clouds came back. To be honest, I was a little relieved. I had grown fond of them, and if the fireflies were to escape from above, I would miss them dearly. They're all really pretty, and they're my friends. Yay.
Welcome. Looking for something tasty today?
What is that? What is that? What?
I don't know, but we can afford all of this and more.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I got a cone of bugs.
I regret.
Looking for something tasty today?
Oh, good. Do that 10 more times.
Okay.
Onion.
Welcome. Looking for... I'm not going to do it 10 more times. I don't actually think...
Please do. Oh.
Sweet grasshopper. Nice. Our village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and most succulent onions. I'm so hungry. Alas, I have not a single boondollar to pop my bubble with.
I've got loads of boondollars. Here, I will treat you to a nice lunch.
The salamander got 100 boondollars.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to try the most sublime delicacy on the menu. But if I opt for that, I can afford nothing else that is tasty.
Yes, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Well, enjoy!
Yay!
Hey, I heard a rumor that you were some kind of Mr. Moneybags over here. Well, boy, do I have an offer for you.
What is it?
a treasure. It'll cost you 10,000 boon dollar to discover what it is and obtain it.
Wow, 10,000? That's a lot.
John, you have 9 million!
Listen. You can't let it go to your head. But really, I guess it's not so much, since I have millions.
Millions?
The voice in my head convinced me.
Why didn't you say so? That wasn't the voice in your head, boy. I revised my offer to 100,000 boon dollars.
Hey, you can't do that. I will pay you 10,000, and that's my final offer.
You drive a hard bargain out of that silly tooth mouth of yours. Very well, the deal has been made. You got a smuppet. Good job, Jay.
Ah! It was one of Dave's dumb butt puppets. I hate these things. What a ramble.
No returns.
Butt
Ah!
pit.
Throw it in the well. Throw it in the well.
Butt pit. Butt pit.
No.
Why does it
Is that what
always
this
come
is?
out as butt pits?
Where are we going? Oh. What's that?
Are we having fun with this?
Something down there.
Something down there.
I don't like that.
No, I can't. Oh, I can't talk
What
about
that? What, really? Oh, okay.
that. Yeah, see, hold on. I can't.
Looks openable. Here. Shh. Listen. Do you hear that? He's still asleep, thank goodness. But when the windy thing was kicking up all that fuss, it sounded like he was not happy at all. It makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the breeze to his will. It is not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there is only one person who can do that, and he is surely a mythical figure who only morons believe in. Goodbye.
Okay.
I am the absolute pinnacle of fashionability. I'm obviously the object of my head, and my luster of its velveteen ruffles is so expensive.
Oh man, look at that dashing style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I would love to wear one, but I just don't have the money.
Well, I agree it is important to keep up with the fashions. Tell you what, I will give you some money for a hat, so that you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town.
The salamander got 1,000 boon dollars.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Just has that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new rumpled head object, and I love you.
You're welcome.
I love the salamanders.
Hello. Looking for a head object that is rumpled and unsightly. All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly, fortunately.
Oh. Expensive.
Got the rumpliest head object of all.
Nice.
No, nothing in there.
Oh, hey, go to the flag. Go to the flag.
Go to the flag. Flag is at half-mast in honor of the heroes who lost their lives in the Green Tragedy. Oh no! The boys! Many brave firefighters
No!
deployed from the Heirs Tower to extinguish the flames. Alas, they were all overwhelmed by its fury.
What?
A memorial would be erected in their honor. It would be inscribed with the last words frequently overheard, words of wisdom to remember. How can shaving cream be so flammable? How indeed, brave heroes. How indeed.
Aww.
Wow.
Was there... Did people want me to go...
To the right, to the right. Yes.
Waddle, waddle,
Oh,
waddle,
shit.
waddle, waddle. Oh.
Hey you, don't go any further. The mushroom orchard has been commandeered by a frightening beast. It is terribly powerful, unlike any underling I have ever seen, at least not before the Green Tragedy. The devil is making it nigh impossible to farm our goddamn mushrooms.
Halt!
Halt!
We are guarding the mushroom market. It is for your own good.
Okay.
Do not pass.
tortured here. Together we represent an impenetrable edifice of amphibious fury. There's no way anyone is getting through. Public safety is assured.
Hooray. Oh, hey, look, we're a little bit more symbolic
Okay.
in this
Oh.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Sure. Help me out, Rookie Squad. I know there is one.
Yeah,
I just don't remember it.
Yeah. I forget how to activate it, but I do know what this is. Also, there's a nasty friend in this room somewhere.
Oh.
There he is. There's the nasty friend.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, where are you
I
going?
don't like him.
Oh, hey, look at all
He's
this.
jumping
Ah!
from timeline to timeline.
Oh. Huh? I can't. Oh, I can't talk to him.
Eh? What?
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
that
buddy.
sucks. That's okay.
This screen is a different.
Oh yeah, we know. I know about that Easter egg. I can guide him towards that. Control and Alt and T if this is on. Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Do I
And then type
okay.
shush. Shit.
Is that it?
I think it's one set of things, right?
one set of-
And that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, you can be Dave. That's
Oh!
fun. In a
great.
completely different
Different-
art style,
yeah.
by the way. Which is not used ever again.
Yeah, this one's very Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, a little bit. This is Scott
Oh.
Pilgrim. Oh shit, get him up, mess him up. Yeah, Dave, come on.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah, you sorry son of a bitch. Egbert can't handle this shit, but I got it. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe I can't find him. Maybe I give up. That's also
there
fine. Because I'm
anything-
pretty sure that the reward for killing this very hard to kill thing is pretty small. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, I guess we're doing this. Fuck, let's go.
I mean, if he's there, he is. No, I'm just gonna end up dying, aren't I? It's not worth it.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm done.
Click on the Oh, I have to click on the salamander. Okay.
Oh shit! Hang on, take a few
Dude,
swipes at this guy. Oh, fuck you, kid. Let's go. Yeah, fucking, yeah, look at your health go. Fuck. Shit. Okay,
There
click
we
on
go.
it. Oh, hey. No, I don't give a shit that there's a ridiculously powerful and deadly imp running around the orchard. Someone's gotta be farming all of these goddamn fucking mushrooms. Pain in the ass, that will truly it be. So that's what I'm doing. Standing around here. Farming all of these goddamn fucking mushrooms.
What salamander are you?
I'm glad to have gotten him.
Here we go. Come here.
Oh shit, son, you're fucking dead. Let's go. I'm gonna charge up my meter. Oh, you done? You done? Let's go! Yeah! See, it's cool, right? Oh, fuck. It's not working, though. Okay. Yeah, nice. Yeah, oh, hell, this is
This
working,
makes things a
though.
lot easier.
It does, doesn't it? Fucking let's go, kid. Are you dead? Almost.
No, we almost got him.
Fucking die, kid. Get him! Wait, are you even hitting him?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, look at all that. That's
Good!
Yeah,
More
good
fucking
grist.
Big ass-
uranium grist.
More uranium grist. Nice. That was totally necessary. Yeah, no, you know what? We did it fast. It's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, take a north. Take a north from right there. Wait,
here?
hang on. Yeah. A little bit further to the right. A little more. Right there. Oh.
You
What?
are entering the private and secluded alcove of the Glen of the Sacred Wizard.
Oh my god.
So many.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Behold my robes, good sir. Behold them, and may peace behold you.
Where is your rag of sorrows? You look absolutely ridiculous. A secret society beholds you is foolish.
Yeah, just my ropes already. Okay, sheesh.
What that? Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, it's your own copy of Harry Anderson's Wise Guy. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Your prize belongings are getting scattered to every corner of the globe.
Would you like to hear the story of the clan of the secret wizard and why you should presently have the privilege of beholding my divine robe?
But Those are my bed sheets! How did you get them?
Silence! I will not entertain such pluck from the lowly and robed. Our great elder, the magnificent secret wizard, was one day graced with the first rag of souls from the clouds. He donned the oily, humbling cloth and assumed the contents of a simple beggar. But lo, he beheld a great pillar of rock, and on that pillar he beheld an impossibly tall white tower belonging to the fabled heir of breath. And so our leader ascended this pillar and this tower, but found no sign of the heir. He did, however, find the heir's floating blue servant, and she laundered his robes, and so the rag of souls was born anew. Such was his magnanimity, he employed the heavenly machine to duplicate this relic and distribute the robes to his many followers across the land, so that they too might be beheld with a beholden eye of admiration. Third phrase, when the secret shall have been beheld. Your girl may beheld the robes be with you always.
What the fuck? Where'd that person's voice go?
I don't know!
I fell asleep in a bush, and when I woke up, I was here, dressed in this absurd cloth. I am so confused and a little afraid.
Hey kid, see these robes? They're getting beholden here. Chop, chop.
Behold. Behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes, behold my robes.
Behold my robes. Okay, jeez! I am beholding them as hard as I can right now, whatever that means. Are you satisfied? Answer me!
I'm kind of not really into this. I'm just doing this because of peer pressure. To be honest, I'm getting a little tired of beholding all these goddamn robes. What does beholding robes even mean? Like, just looking at them? Is that it?
Behold my robes.
Like that. Don't tell anyone I said that!
I'm going to ask you to do something, and it's totally up to you if you would like to oblige. No pressure or anything.
Do you by any chance want me to behoove your robes?
Oh my god, we've only said it 20 times, Jay.
You are an amazing genius, and I love you!
He appreciates me.
Yay.
Well, that was fun.
Hooray. It was.
Behold my robes.
What was that about? A quest bed or something?
Yeah, what were we supposed to go to find a bed? Hold on.
Yeah. Have we gotten any clues about that?
No.
No.
Not a single.
No.
Oh, hey, what's up here?
Oh, hello. What'll it be today? Oh shit, look at all this stuff. This is crazy expensive.
Oh, Fantasia's Inhale. What?
Can't even
What even is a
afford
frame
Fantasia's
motif?
Inhale.
What?
We can't afford the first thing.
You can barely. No, we can afford the first 3 things.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can. Can't we?
No,
Look at those
Oh
numbers.
shit. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Oh
you're
fuck.
very
We just
wrong.
barely can't afford it. No.
Let's see. Talk to Santa northeast of the well. Apparently, I missed that one. This guy? All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one, I think. That would have been dreadful. But he is still asleep. I am sure that only the air can wake him and break the spell over this land. It said the air will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play. And when he wakes up, the air will meet the terrible beast face to face. It is then that he will be offered the choice. The nature of the air's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the air will lead us all to a beautiful place with the most bristling insect burrows and the richest, deepest mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me. Read the
Yeah,
I
pretty good air to do all that stuff.
It's like, Alaric, if only you hadn't given stupid Dave that stupid boombox, you could have bought this. Strider! Yeah, you're not even remote.
Shut up, Big Bird. You'll get it back. Just give me time.
Wait. Go back to the shop and try and purchase the most expensive thing?
Yeah, you're not even remotely close to being
okay.
able
Never
to
mind.
afford this thing, whatever it is.
Never mind.
It is this way to what we locals call
The glow shape.
it is above the thing that the heir will take his most important and legendary naps upon.
Oh, looks like we're going the right way.
Oh, that must be my quest bed. That's strange to say out loud. I mean, the heir's quest bed. I almost forgot I'm being all sneaky and incognito here. Okay, bye!
My response to that it will simply be a singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glub. Glub.
Alright.
Ooh.
At least he's straightforward.
Hey,
in
we're
that.
here.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
That's a-
fancy.
That's a... yeah. Hey, Jay, where do you think we're supposed to go? Can you, like,
I mean, we're going
see
to the
anything?
bed.
Where do you think?
Where's the
I
bed,
don't
Jay?
know.
Oh, you
Uh,
mean
Do you have any idea
you're
where
talking
the
about
bed
the
is?
obvious.
John, you better proceed to that quest bed,
It
dude.
could be there.
Oh, hey, we're here.
And maybe while you're there, you could get some sick jams. Cause bam, we're back. We're back. We're out of video game land. We made it to the other side.
Actually, you know what?
Oh,
That
yeah.
might
Oh,
be
damn,
a
yeah.
little too early.
Yeah.
for that,
I'm all
so
2D again.
Yeah.
Let's go with this.
You were always 2D. I don't think that stopped.
Oh, I guess.
John, you better get to taking that legendary nap.
Legendary.
Oh, god
Mm.
damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap and then climb the god tiers, I guess?
Yep, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe it's a little too exciting!
What's that mean?
I'm not sleepy at all! Also, there's not much of a bed. It's like a really hard slab of rock. And I don't see how I'm gonna be able to sleep.
John, would you like me to put you to sleep?
You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? What happened to you wanting to be responsible for me for becoming
John, I'm clearly involved in your rise to power now regardless. That can't be changed. I'm giving you the option because at this point a hero has to start making choices. Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, you eventually realize that what this game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create, as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone was around to explain all of this to me and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this a much less pleasant way. I am sparing you that indignity. Besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. So, what'll it be, John?
Well, I suppose to get to sleep, to realize, I'm supposed to go to realize my destiny, and you have the ability to make me do so. It sounds like it's just the practical thing to do.
Am I hearing a yes, John?
Yes, that is my decision. Vriska, put me to sleep.
You got it.
Oh,
Should I be in the bed? Okay, I gotta be in the bed.
well, that seemed easy enough.
You're in the
I'll
bed.
see- I'll see what his
Ah.
big deal was. We're just gonna sleep now. We're gonna
Oh,
find our
maybe it's not so
destiny.
uncomfy after
Yeah,
all.
that's kind of.
It's
Oh.
just a nice
Why
little
are-
nap.
And
Why
it
am I
will remain
concerned?
uninterrupted.
Oh, wait a minute now. Oh! Oh! Oh, wait, whoa! Whoa! John, no!
Sorry, Jay.
This is the end of
John's
John.
dead.
No,
This
what?
is the John.
No.
This is the John.
Oh,
I
but wait.
Hook my shirt. What?
There's a button here.
That pauses the music? Yeah, nice. I got it every time.
What? Oh. What?
Yay!
Yay!
What do you mean, yay? Wait the fuck a moment! Did he just die? What?
Yeah, I guess Jay doesn't know what that meant.
Okay.
That's the end of Homestuck.
Oh, well, that's kind of my jump.
But is that what in the hell in the?
Yeah, why don't we figure out what
My
happened?
turn. I'm so ready for this, hell yeah.
Alright, let's go back.
See?
Is he gonna get stabbed too?
Yeah, it looks like Dave's dead now, too. What's up with that?
No, that's just the gear on his bed, right? And why the fuck?
I mean, I'm fucking working on it.
Aww.
Hester Terezi.
Okay.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you going to just stand there, or are you going to suck it up and assassinate that nice-looking Dave in his sleep?
But you know if I'm going to or not. It's lame for you to pretend that there's any element of surprise here, so why don't you just tell me?
Oh, I get it. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all of your decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say, so cool.
Look, I don't mind making the decision if that's what's going on here. Like, doing the free will thing.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Yes, how would it ever stop being a thing? Being a thing's not something it ever stopped doing. I just want to know what's really going on here before I decide to start chopping off the heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes.
Alright, I told you. You need to die in your quest bed to reach the god tier in Skya with John.
Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on this bed or reaching the god tier. I'm pretty sure that's something I'd remember. Or is he from the future? Does this mean that later I'm gonna have to put this ugly goddamn suit back on, which I thought we both agreed I'd retired from the wardrobe forever, and then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now? Do I have the stable time loop right?
Nope.
Then what?
I can tell you. But first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics?
Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? If we make mistakes, then dead Daves start piling up. And dead Daves are the enemy, remember? Says the sword-holding guy who's about to add one to the pile.
I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequences are their own benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one.
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her.
Fine.
So, if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish a loop. Oh, hello, Parsnip. And he's not from the past because I'd remember doing this. So this isn't part of our timeline choreography at all. It must be from an offshoot timeline, which means he's doomed.
Yes.
Okay, so how did this happen? Where did we fuck up?
We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think of to show you what this involves. You wouldn't stop bugging me about why you'd never be able to catch up with John. I told you you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you. So here we are.
What exactly did you do?
Whoop. Whoop. Okay, remember when you were asking me about this god tier stuff and how John was able to ascend? And I told you it would involve dying? And you kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice to find out now or find out later.
Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. What was that, like, more than a day for me chronologically?
Yes, but it was only a couple of minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering, so I said fine, and went back a little earlier in your timeline to kick this off. So this is how we are doing this now.
Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice, you just flipped a coin.
Yeah, and I left the decision over the outcome of the flip in your hands. Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there's been a lot to keep track of. But here is how it went down. You were strutting around in your delicious kiwi 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual.
Derp, you Terezi.
Sup?
Zip guy beat John. He's got a long hood and he does wind.
Heck yeah, I powers too.
Oops. Red is how I talk, my bad. Oh my god. Dave, this is so decadent. Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this? I'm sure God I can't handle it. Okay.
Stop that shit. It's probably that shit is probably like crack to you. I'm not going to stand by and watch you fall prey to your own cherry ape shit apocalypse.
Okay. So anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's going to involve facing your own death. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave is like, that's so stupid, blah blah, I'm being difficult and cool, word up. So I say, fine, I will show you, but only if you promise to do the exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline.
The arrangement being the coin flip thing? Thank God we did that, otherwise we'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my own grandfather. Oh wait, I never had one.
But it was important. You just didn't know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin, and before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me. Good heads or bad heads? And you were like, hey, sure, Jersey, I gotta go on here, two-faced thing. Whatever that means.
Oh yeah, listen, your impression is too good. I need you to stop.
What did that mean, by the way? What's a two-faced thing?
Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions.
Oh, well that's kind of disheartening. I sort of thought my coin flipping was a cool and unique thing.
It's okay. Flipping coins for reasons is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
Hmm?
Back in
Oh
time.
shit. Oh
Go to
shit.
sleep. Wait for future. Back in time. Shh. Only dreams. Now what? Right. So the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach the god tier now, or I could show you later. And you had to assign one option to good heads and the other to bad heads. And whatever the result of the flip, you had to promise to do what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and changing our mind, or that would fuck it up.
Right, exactly. So like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options and you flipped a coin.
Yes, but leaving the choice to you was important here. You'll see why if you think about it.
Not seeing it. I picked good heads to mean you'd show me now, bad heads to mean you'd show me later. You said it came up bad heads, so I was like, okay, I can wait, and I did for like a whole day, and now here you are showing me. Did I miss something?
Yes, you forgot that there's also an offshoot reality in which you made just the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember before the flip, I instructed you what to do in that event? To go back in time and await further instruction? And you did. He did, that is. He went back in time, and I told him to find this bed and to go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the god tiers, if you so willed. If he could find the wherewithal to go through with it. The sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited in your quest sped. You're the Alpha Dave. He's you.
Show him show him your stabs.
I'm a little uncomfortable at don't know if I like showing my stabs. Then, this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop, not murder a guy who you punked, who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of having a Doom version of myself superpowers anyway?
Maybe you'll stop being doomed after you kill him. Maybe you'll get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it?
Which would make me the doomed one? Pardon me, it's just the worst thing when you get morbid, though. Anyway, maybe, but I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doomed means doomed, doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary, like look how Dave's spread turned out.
Rip Mr. Orange Creamsicle, may he rest in deliciousness.
Am I wrong in guessing that? Shouldn't you know better than me?
Dave, when it comes to time stuff, why would the Seer of Mind know better than the Knight of Time?
I don't know. What does being a seer of mind actually mean?
That is a great question. Maybe if you think about it, you can figure it out yourself.
Oh, okay. It's someone who asks a bunch of dumb riddles. I figured it out already.
Yeah, right.
Let's not get derailed here. We were talking about a serious issue, and I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword.
Okay, that is fair. You're probably correct about Doom Mr. Kiwi Suit here. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan.
Punishing?
Sure. It finds ways to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation, and it is equally merciless to those who inhabit them, and, in particular, those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think?
I guess.
Well, you asked what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains, now what?
I don't know. None of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I should kill Doomed Me.
But he is going to die anyway. Why not just be the one to put him down? At the very least, you could make sure it is a pleasant demise instead of something nastier.
See, this shit you're doing now, this is the most morbid shit that I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think, even when you bracket smile after it. Like, okay, you said something fucked up, but hey, here's a cute face, my heart just fucking melted.
Dave, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I just got one back over totally, I think. This whole thing was a ruse, and not even the funny kind of qualify as distractions. I think you got my whole timeline there in front of you, and you know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever. And it's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over weird mortality issues while you giggle.
Yeah, so?
So, I guess, well played. I don't know, just one question, and please just drop your fucking justice riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier, like, the right way?
Very well. I will stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that is not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it. Except for... Okay, never mind. It wasn't necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our X ladders and mastered our frame motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the end boss was more challenging than we expected, but by then it was too late to go back and do anything about it, and we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those frame motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty deadly weapon.
Okay, then cool. I guess I can live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie and making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague.
Yes, I know. I thought it was better to show you what was involved. It's one thing to say, sup, Jersey, maybe a good sup, but facing it is different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death, but it was still a challenge we weren't prepared for. And then, Jack killed our dream selves. And I guess we lost that chance for good. Bing.
Alright then, I guess that's enough of this horseshit. Time to move on, right?
Sure, if you really want to leave poor doomed Dave here to his own devices.
I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'll be weird and awkward.
I don't suppose I could talk you into putting him out of his misery based on the result of a coin flip.
No, fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away. Jesus, I am forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even thinking about me.
Fine. Wow, Dave. So touchy about a silly little coin. You're overestimating its relevance here anyway. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the results.
Wait, you didn't?
Nope. Dave, why would a blind girl look at a coin she can't even see? It doesn't make sense.
That's fucking idiotic. You could smell a flea off a dog's balls.
Dave, see, this shit you're doing now, this is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think.
This is bullshit. So, okay, your coin flip of death was meaningless. Great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I sent you that money. I got all the frame motifs. Tell me what is there that's left besides you jerking me around. Probably time we chill out for a while and I get back in sync with my teammates.
Oh yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is going to need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
Then I guess that's where I'll go.
And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime.
Okay. I mean, I'm not actually mad. I don't know. I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? It sounds like the split off was a result of both possible decisions I could have made and had fuck all to do with your coin or randomness or luck.
Exactly. See, do you get it?
No!
What?
You asked what it means to be the seer of mind.
Yeah, and obviously, I still don't know.
Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind?
I don't know, sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that's the answer, right?
Smartass, it is not a riddle. It is a serious question. There is a big difference, Dave. If you see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have, then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset. because they think reality is something happening to them, rather than something they are making every moment with every thought.
Oh, okay.
How well do you think you know your mind, Dave?
Really well. I know it biblically, and I know it biblically. It's an obscene NSFW spectacle.
I don't know what that means, but I know it is probably a rude joke.
Means my skull is a bucket and my brain's a plump fuck grub.
Gross, Dave! Dave is gross. But I knew that too. I know your mind's better than you.
Oh, do you?
I'm not psychic, but I have the sightseers. But I have the sightseers are meant to have. It was my role to have it. To talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices in their minds, and to understand the realities they would create if those thoughts led to action. For my enemies, I was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts. And for my friends, to protect them from their tendencies to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate, to keep them out of trouble, Dave.
Is that what you were doing just now?
Maybe it was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways.
Yeah, no fuck.
Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun. Because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how I know. I like you so much.
Man, you are just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know?
I know some very important things.
Like? Bless.
Bless
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with a coin flip.
Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin, and then it turned into Schrodinger's fucking Dave.
Ricky Schrodinger?
Whoa, yeah.
Well,
How do you
yes.
know that?
That may be true, but even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light, and it shines on those who've mastered it. But I know something more than this. It is a big secret, maybe the biggest and most important secret of all.
What?
Luck doesn't actually matter.
Yo!
Oh!
Cut the stream right there. That's gonna be it.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Jay.
shit.
What about Frisco? Wait a minute!
What about Vriska? What happened
What
with her?
about it?
What happened about Vriska?
Well, the whole thing is luck, so wouldn't that mean
Yeah,
that...
what's up with that?
Doesn't matter.
I
know. Wait, no. This is I
Or
did this.
does it?
I did this in arithmetic. This is a simple substitution problem. Luck doesn't actually matter. Vriska equals luck. Therefore,
Vriska does not matter.
Oh,
Good stream.
Jesus. Okay.
I had fun.
All right.
yeah, I had fun too. Everybody else have fun? Did you guys have fun?
Lots
No.
lots of good acting today.
I fucking last
Jay,
time
how
we
much
did
do you
this, I
fucking
felt like
love Homestuck?
I
How much
do.
you fucking
I
love
do.
Homestuck?
But let me
Like, how much?
let me tell you my feeling right now. My feeling is like last stream there was too much information. I was climbing a mountain and I got to the top and I was like, oh Jesus, that's awesome. I got to the top and I sat there and I meditated on top of the mountain. I understood it. And then I opened my eyes. There was another taller fucking mountain. And that was the end of the stream. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Pajamas
Sorta
and
what this
stabbing
whole
and
thing
death
is like.
beds.
Jay,
John-
Homestuck
But then,
never.
like, he was there to get the power, but didn't have the power.
Homestuck never doesn't stop not being like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's true.
that is correct.
And we'll need to find out a bit more about it next
On
time.
the next stream.
Is that
And
gonna
if
be-
you happen to have not caught the Homestuck videos before this point, go ahead and check them out on our website, www.challengerapproachingtv.com, and then
Actually,
I'll have links to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, there you go.
Where you can watch it there.
Let her
I don't,
finish.
I don't
Yes.
think it's on the website. Is it on the website?
No, no.
And if you are one of the
Yeah.
people sitting there who might be watching this on YouTube, wondering where the hell the other Homestuck videos have been on YouTube, they're getting up
They're
there
coming.
this weekend. We finally solved all the problems. They're going up there. By the
Yeah,
end of
don't
this
worry.
weekend,
We
we're
had a bit of
doing
our
it.
own personal scratch when it came to the Homestuck
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they're coming.
I'm gonna get into what that means later. But yeah, and also if you're on YouTube, hi, thanks for coming back.
Anyway, it's
We
very
do
late,
love you, YouTube.
and Warkle here needs to get going. So bye.
It's true.
For the weather. All right.
Bye.